Hi guys, this video is brought to you by outtalk.co.uk for your post, pre-match and Sheffield Wednesday discussions with fellow Wednesdayites.
Hi guys, and welcome to the Sheffield Wednesday Swansea City review. Now, there was a doubt if this game was going to go ahead with how much rain we had on Thursday, but everyone seems like it seemed to be fine. The water levels starting to come down a little bit, so everything in that sense is fine to go ahead. We have got an interesting team lineup. He's made 4 changes today. 4 big changes. Which is going to be interesting to see how we cope with this and how we play. The changes that he's made, I think some people have already gone, what's he doing making these changes? But some of them could be legitimate, so legitimate problems. And it is getting to that point of the year where people do tend to pick up illnesses, people do tend to pick up little niggles. It's the last international break we got, so it's going to be the last time we're going to get a chance to even get some of these sorted in that sense. So it'll be interesting to see how we do there. So the team news today is Westwood, Palmer, Fox, Lee, Harry, Fletcher, Bannon, Murphy, Lees, Newhugh and Iorfa. Subs are Dawson, Rose, Petty, Thornley, Reach, Adebayo and Fortieri. So like I said, some big changes there. Boren's out, obviously it sounds like he's ill. Reach, Petty maybe just a dropped. Hutchinson sounds like he's got a calf injury. So it will be interesting to see how we do today. We've got the likes of Rhodes and Fortieri on the bench. I'm going to go out and say we're probably going to be selling Winnall in January. He just not got into the squad right. I read an interview where he said he was feeling better, ready to go for this season, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. It is going to be a hard game though, because Swansea are unbeaten on their travels this season, and we need to put that defeat against Blackburn behind us. Mistakes were made, and let's go and try and get this and kill the game dead. But it is going to be a hard game, and hopefully we can get all 3 points just before the international break. So that first half is going to come back to it once again, Sheffield Wednesday not taking our chances. We've had so many chances. In the first 15 minutes we could have had 3 chances to go 3-0 up if we'd taken them. And we've just not been that good in front of goal. Our play's been great. We counted on them. We got the ball. We got balls into the box. We've tried to get it on target. We got it on target. We've had corner after corner after corner, and we just don't take our chances. They get a corner after playing some really good football and looking really good, and they've been quite dangerous at times. Ball comes in, Westwood doesn't really get a very good hands on it, drops it, and it's our poor defending at the back that costs us to get them the goal. And it's just down to the whole situation. If we had taken our chances, this game could have been out of sight. Really could have done. We've been that good in front of goal in terms of chances, but we just don't take them. We've had so many chances to take the lead in this game, and it's just not happening. And it's mathematically normal for us to do this. It's a very Sheffield Wednesday thing to do. We've had 10 shots, 3 on target, 5 off target. They've had 2 shots, 1 on target, 1 off target, and the 1 on target they scored from. We've had 6 corners to their 1. It's just really frustrating when we play this well so far and trying to go for the goal and trying to do something with it, and it comes back to this whole situation. We're not able to take these chances that we're having. Apart from that, I would say Wednesday's had a good half. It's been the better half of football we've seen in a long time. Very attacking, very good going forward. We attacked well. If we just could take our chances, it will be a massive help, and it's something we just don't do. So at half time, we are 1-0 down. Monk going to have to go into the dressing room, pick them up, start again, and something going to have to change with the chances. I can see him trying to offload some strikers in January to try and bring in some strikers that might get the goals. But it's a risk if we do that. If we could take our chances, it'd be fine. This is the issue we've had for a couple of seasons. Lots of strikers, none of them scoring. And we need to change that aspect, Big Dial. If we can do that, it'll be great. But at half-time, it's 1-0 to Swansea after Wednesday were on top the entire game. Well, football at times. Bloody football. We kept on going at them in the second half and trying to get this goal to equalise it. And we played some good stuff. He brings on Reach, he brings on Fortieri, Rowe comes on right near the end, and we're doing well. We're going forward, we're having chances, they're having saves, and we hit the post again, second time we hit the post by Murphy. And you're thinking, we're not going to get a goal this game. You really are thinking we're going to struggle, we're going to be another one where we don't get the goal, and it's just due to being poor in the game, when we really were poor in front of goal. In front of goal we were very poor, and that's just really annoying and unacceptable at times. We need to be learning how to finish chances, but we do get a chance. It's great work by Reach, he turns his man, gets the shot away, keeper saved it, Lee gets the ball back into play, keeps it in, and squares it for Fessi, who just does the job and nice little tap in. From them, we're on top, we're going forward. We're trying to get that winner. We eventually do get the winner from a corner, and it's a great volley by Morgan Fox. Gets man of the player of the month and gets the goal, and it's a fantastic goal, to be honest with you. You're thinking, right, let's just hold on and keep this, and we don't. A fantastic save by Westwood to stop a certain goal scoring opportunity, but then Westwood comes out to a ball again, comes out for a cross, doesn't get there, and there's no one on the line, and it's just put in at the back post to make it 2-2 on like the 94th minute and 5 minutes of added time, and we throw away another lead. We can't seem to, at the minute, when they've got the difficult thing is that we can't seem to kill games off with how we're going in front of goal with chances. We could have been 3-4-0 up in that first half alone with the chances we have. We don't seem to be clinical in front of goal, but when we do go ahead, we hit panic stations, we make silly mistakes, we don't command things well. At the minute, we need to learn to kill games off. It's been 7 points dropped from winning positions in the last 4 games. And that's just not good enough in terms of that. We need to learn to kill games off. And then when we're in that position where we are playing well and looking good going forward, we need to defend till the final whistle. And that's what we're not doing at the minute. There's something psychological or something like that. Once we get the lead, we either shut off at the back, or we're not looking, when we do get the lead, we're not looking to get another kind of thing. It's just really frustrating and disappointing that this has happened yet again. And I say yet again because it just keeps happening. We keep putting ourselves in great position to win the game, and then we're not doing it at all. We're really not, and it's starting to show with what we're doing. It's really starting to show that we are really struggling in terms of killing games off and then defending a lead. They're the two things we are struggling with at the minute, and it needs to be something that needs to be worked upon in training, Big Dal. I think nearly everyone above us won today. Everyone was pretty much in good position. So we are now in 7th place with 25 points, with Fulham in 6th place with 26. We're still in there. We've still got a positive goal difference. We've lost 5, drawn 4, and won 7 out of playing 16 games. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what Monk does in this international break, because this is the last one he's gonna have where he can have some time with the lads, and then we've got the big Christmas run of game coming and New Year's. It's another disappointment for Wednesday, and it makes you wonder what's going to happen in January come striker situation. Is he going to try and clear some out and try and get some, use the funds for players going out to bring in new strikers, because the one we've got they're not there. They're either getting to the end of their careers and looking at probably one more thing, or they're getting to that point in the career where they're injury prone, or they're not what they used to be. Like, it could do with going down a level. I think, like, say someone like Jordan Rowe going to like League 1, League 2, you rip it apart because it's not worked here. But I still think we might have chances. When Jordan Rowe came on, he gave the ball away very sloppily. It's like he wasn't communicating with them. He was doing the knockdowns and trying to get out of trouble, and ran into more trouble. And that does come down to a bit of confidence. I'll admit that, Max, if you're watching, mate. But at the same time, it's like he's not in the first team action, so he's not got that kind of thing each game. Really happy for Fortieri to get his goal. That'll do his confidence the world of good. But there were times where Rose did some nice little bit, but people weren't close enough to him, or the cross that went in for Fletcher, it was just too much on it. And I think you've got the situation now where January will be very interesting to see what we're able to bend with FFP and what we do bend. Monk's been known to be quite good with how he transfers, and he can be a bit of a wheeler and dealer at times. So let's see what happens and see who he gets in that kind of regard. But for this game, it point dropped again, and it really, really is annoying. So if we won, we would have jumped Fulham and gone up by 1 place today. That would have been it. So it's a shame that it's not gone our way, but it's football, and you just move on from it and go from there. But next game, we are going to have to properly step it up and see what happens. But it's just going to be the situation. If Dawson did that, people would be all over him. But it's Westwood, so
don't forget to have your say at alto.co.uk after the match.